passing time, just passing through. But somehow silence felt like home, sitting a little too close to you. Your shoulder brushed against my arm, like it was nothing, like it was fine. But something lingered in that touch, a quiet spark I couldn't define. We talked like time was moving slow, like we had nowhere else to go. And it feels like something's starting, but we don't say it out loud. Just soft words in the dark, getting lost in the sound. City lights blurring your eyes while you're laughing too close. We don't know what this is, but we don't let it go. You said something I don't recall, but I remember how it felt, like every word just wrapped around the space I never knew I held. Your voice was low, almost a hum, like secrets drifting in the air. And every pause between our breaths made it harder not to stare. No lines to cross, no rules to break, just something neither of us said. And it feels like something's forming in the space between our hands. Every second getting warmer, though we don't understand. City lights fade into blue as we stay where we are. We don't know what this means, but it's gone a little too far. Maybe this is just the night playing tricks with how we feel. Or maybe it's the way you move that makes it all too real. We don't call it anything, we just let the moment stay. Shoulders touching in the dark while the world drifts away. I found your voice in a broken tape, laughing softly through the static haze, like a moment time forgot to keep still, breathing somewhere underneath. The night goes quiet, almost too still, just window rain on the windowsill. And every drop that slides so slow feels like a place we used to go. I don't know why it stays this way. The smallest things just never fade. It's the little memories that never learn to leave me alone, like your laughter is gone. Your shadow lingers in empty rooms, in quiet light and faded tunes. I hear your name in passing sound, but you're nowhere to be found. I close my eyes, you're almost there, a fragile trace in midnight air, like something soft I couldn't keep, still drifting slowly into me. No big goodbyes, no final scene, just little ghosts in between. It's the little memories that never learn to let me go, like your voice inside a moment only I will ever know. And I don't know why they stay in the night in soft decay, just small pieces holding on, even when you're far and gone. Maybe we were never meant to last, just fragments scattered in the past. But somehow you still find your way in every quiet, in every gray. It's the little memories, soft and quiet, lingering on, like your laughter in the dark, long after you are gone. Your name lights up my phone at 2 a.m., a quiet spark in the dark again. I read your words like they might explain why silence suddenly feels so loud. 3 little dots, then gone. 3 little dots, then gone. I type, erase, then type again. 1,000 thoughts I never send. The screen stays bright, my room stays still, like time is waiting on your will. Did I say too much or not enough? Or did something small just turn to dust? You disappeared between the lines where we were talking just fine. Now every second stretches out into a night I can't get out, and I keep staring at the light like you might come back and right. But the silence hits me slow and the 3 dots never show. Your last message still feels warm, like it was sent before the storm. I read it like a warning sign, but maybe it's just in my mind. 3 little dots, then gone. 3 little dots, then gone. I replay every word you said, like I could fix it in my head. You disappeared between the lines where nothing ever felt this fragile. maybe I'm here, reading too deep into a space you didn't mean to keep. The screen still glows, but not for you. Just empty light and shades of blue. And I'm still waiting, even though the three dots never show. You looked at me a little too long, like there was something you almost said. And I stayed still inside that pause, afraid to break what filled the air. Your fingers traced the edge of words that never made it past your lips, and I could feel them in between the silence we were holding in. We let the moment come and go, like we were scared of letting it show. We don't say it out loud, but it lingers in the way you breathe, in the spaces between our words, in the quiet you leave with me. And I don't know where it belongs, this feeling we keep holding on. It's not gone, just never shown. The truth we've always almost known. Your eyes stay locked a second more, like time forgets to move ahead. And every glance feels like a door we never opened, just instead. We talk about the simplest things while something deeper drifts below, a hidden current pulling us to places we won't let it go. No need to ask, no need to prove. We both know what we never choose. We don't say it out loud, but it trembles in your fingertips, in the breath that almost breaks, every time it almost slips. And I don't know what we're waiting for when it's already at the door. It's not gone, just overflowed, a truth we've always almost told. Maybe it's safer left this way, half in the dark, half in delay, where nothing breaks and nothing starts, just quiet beating in our hearts. We don't say it out loud, but it stays in every glance, in the pause before goodbye, in the space we never pass. And a truth we've never made our own. Your name still lingers in my phone. I don't delete it, just scroll past slow. Like if I leave it where it stays, you might still call me one of these days. Your voice still lives inside my head, saying things you never said, or maybe you did, I can't be sure. The line between us isn't pure. It's getting hard to recognize what was real and what was mine. Now everything feels different, like I'm standing where I don't belong. Your memory turns distant, but it still plays quietly on. And I don't know who I became after losing you this way. It's not pain, it's something strange, a soft, bitter kind of change. I pass the places we once knew, but they don't feel the way they used to. Like something's cracked beneath the skin, and all the warmth won't settle in. The memories blur around the seams, breaking slowly in my dreams. Pieces falling out of place, I barely recognize your face. I try to hold what's left of you, but it slips into something new. Now everything feels distant, like your shadow's not the same. Your laughter sounds resistant, like it's echoing in vain. And I don't know what to believe, what I lost or what I keep. It's not gone, but it has changed into something hard to name. Maybe love doesn't disappear, it just turns into something unclear. A quiet ghost I carry through, not quite gone, not quite you. Your name still lingers in my phone, but it doesn't feel like home. Just a word I used to know, now it's something I outgrow. before the light could settle in. The room still holding pieces of you, but something in me didn't reach this time. Just watch the silence passing through. A leaf fell somewhere out of sight. No sound, no reason, no goodbye. And I just breathed a little deeper, like letting go without asking why. I'm letting you go slowly, like morning fades into the cold. No sudden break, no shattered feeling, just quiet hands that lose their hold. And I don't need to understand why it ended where it began. I'm letting you go slowly, like something I no longer need to hold. Your name still lingers on my tongue, but softer now, like distant air. It doesn't ache the way it used to. It's just there, then not there. The sky turns pale, the world feels still. No heavy heart, no rising thrill, just empty space that doesn't hurt. A kind of peace I didn't learn. I'm letting you go slowly, like breath dissolving in the cold. No tears left to fall around me, just quiet stories left untold. And I don't chase what slips away, I just watch it drift and fade. I'm letting you go slowly, like something time is gently erased. Maybe love was never meant to stay, just something passing through my days. And now it leaves without a sound, like it was never meant to be found. A leaf falls somewhere I can't see. The air is cold, but it lets me breathe. And for the first time I don't resist the quiet shape of what we missed. We started like a page without a line, a quiet space where words refuse to shine. Your name was there but never fully stayed, like ink that blurred before it ever laid. We spoke in fragments drifting through the air, half-finished thoughts we never chose to share. And every silence stretched a little more, like something closing without kept waiting for a sign, but we were always out of time. We were never a story, just a page left blank in between. Every moment we held felt like something that could have been. And I tried to write you in, but the lines would always bend. We were never a story, just a start without an end. The nights grew longer than they used to be, a quiet loop of what we couldn't see. Your shadow lingered where you used to stand, but never reached out for my hand. I read between the spaces in your eyes, 1,000 truths you never realized. And every step we didn't take still stays, like unfinished scenes that slowly fade. No last goodbye, no clear mistake, just something we let slip away. We were never a story, just a page left blank in between. Every word left unspoken still echoes in what could have been. And I tried to hold you close, but you felt like slipping sand. We were never a story, just a line I couldn't Maybe some things aren't meant to start, just quiet feelings without a part. Now all that's left is what we knew, a fading trace of almost you. We were never a story, just a page I couldn't fill. And the night goes on forever, somehow quiet, somehow still.
I walk past places we never named, just empty roads wearing your shape. The city flickers far away, like something I don't need to chase. Your voice doesn't echo like before, it barely reaches anymore. Just faint like light at break of dawn, still there, but almost gone. I thought it would hurt a little more, but now it's quiet at the core. You're gone, and I finally feel it. Not sharp, not loud, just a space I'm breathing in, like a sky that keeps on stretching, even when the sun grows dim. And I don't reach out like I used to do, I just walk beneath this blue. You're not here, and that's okay. I let you fade into the day. I pass the corners we used to stand, but I don't stop, I understand. Some things dissolve without a sound, just slowly sinking into ground. The wind feels different on my skin, not cold, just something settling in. Like I've been holding on to air, and now there's nothing left to bear. No final words, no perfect end, just learning how to not pretend. You're gone, and I finally see it in distant lights I no longer need. Like a city far behind me, fading out of what I need. And I don't call out like I used to do, I just let the silence move. You're not here, and that's alright. I walk alone into the night. Maybe love was just a place we stayed in for a while. Now it's just an open space, stretching out for miles. White sky, no one beside me. Soft steps, no need to hurry. You're gone, like distant light, and I keep walking through the night. The lights are off, but I don't sleep. The walls still humming quiet loops. A chair across me slightly moves, like someone left but didn't leave. I hear the echo of your laugh bounce off the corners of the past. It fades, then comes right back again, like time is folding in my hands. It plays again, it plays again, the same scene bending in my head. I'm replaying you alone in a room that never changes. Every silence turns to you, every shadow has your shape in it. And I don't know where you end or where I start to disappear. I keep living in the sound of a memory still sitting here. Your shadow leans beside my own. It doesn't speak, it doesn't go, just stays the way you used to be. Half real, half inside of me. The air feels heavy, slow and thin, like something's trapped beneath my skin. I close my eyes to let you fade, but you just shift and rearrange. again, it plays again. I lose the line of now and then. I'm replaying you alone in a room that never answers. Every echo calls your name, but it only makes it louder. And I don't know how to leave when the door is never clear. I keep sitting in the dark with the memory still here. Maybe I stay too long inside a moment that refused to die. Now every part of me just loops between what's gone and what feels true. The lights are off, I'm still awake. Your shadow's still beside my place. No words, no sound, just quiet air, and something that is almost there. I took the same road down again tonight, where yellow lights blur into my sight. The corner cafe hasn't changed at all, but something's missing in it all. There's still a chair across from where I stay, untouched, like you just stepped away. I almost hear you say my name, but silence always answers the same. I tell myself you're running late, like time just chose to hesitate. So I wait in the same place where your shadow used to fall. Every night feels unchanged, like you never left at all. And I know it sounds untrue, but it still feels close to you. I keep hoping you'll return to the place where we once were. Your outline lingers in the glass, like moments I don't let to pass. I trace the air where you would be, a ghost that only lives with me. Footsteps echo down the street. I turn around, but it's not you I meet. Still I pretend just for a while. You'll walk back in with that same smile. I know the truth, I feel it too, but I don't let it come all through. So I stay in the same place where your voice still fills the air. Every night rearrange just to feel you somewhere. just passing time, just passing through. But somehow silence felt like home, sitting a little too close to you. Your shoulder brushed against my arm, like it was nothing, like it was fine. But something lingered in that touch, a quiet spark I couldn't define. We talked like time was moving slow, like we had nowhere else to go. And it feels like something's starting, but we don't say it out loud. Just soft words in the dark, getting lost in the sound. City lights blurring your eyes while you're laughing too close. We don't know what this is, but we don't let it go. You said something I don't recall, but I remember how it felt, like every word just wrapped around the space I never knew I held. Your voice was low, almost a hum, like secrets drifting in the air. And every pause between our breaths made it harder not to stare. No lines to cross, no rules to break, just something neither of us said. And it feels like something's forming in the space between our hands. Every second getting warmer, though we don't understand. City lights fade into blue as we stay where we are. We don't know what this means, but it's gone a little too far. Maybe this is just the night playing tricks with how we feel. Or maybe it's the way you move that makes it all too real. We don't call it anything, we just let the moment stay. Shoulders touching in the dark while the world